Hey guys, we're back. This is your girl JD. We got Jimmy and Izzy from the morning show. And while we were on break, these guys were talking about these Lamborghinis and this one that this guy had built and knew the measurements exactly and Lamborghini. Why don't you guys, Izzy, will you tell the listeners about this guy's Lamborghini? I mean, I was so impressed. I was like, we got to tell everybody about this.
Well, everybody's heard the folk story about it, or they've seen pictures of them knocking the basement wall out.
Yep.
This guy built an exact replica, not a Fiero kit car. He built everything by hand. He started in the 80s, and Jimmy, would he finish it like in the 2000s?
Late 90s, early 2000s, yeah.
Yeah, and he started a job, and then when he retired, he said he was going to drive around his Lamborghini. And this thing blew up. This was before Google. This was before the internet shit. This guy did damn near an exact replica. 2 reps from Italy, Lamborghini, come over and measured this thing and plaqued it as an actual Lamborghini.
Yep. The only thing that wasn't correct was the motor. I think it had the Ferrari motor in it.
Yeah, it had the Ferrari motor.
It was perfect, yeah.
Yeah, and Jimmy, you know the story why the Lamborghini come about, right?
I think I've heard it, but I don't remember. You'd have to refresh my memory.
Okay, Lamborghini makes Jeeps and farm equipment.
Okay.
And old man Lamborghini got pissed off at old man Ferrari because he was having trouble with his Ferrari, and they wouldn't fix it. And they got into a big argument, and he goes, "You son of a bitch, I'm going to build a better car than you can build." Because, I mean, they got all these engineers, but they do farm equipment in these Jeeps, okay? So they built this badass Lamborghini. They did not know what they were going to call it, except the Bull. That's what they're going to be called, the Bull.
Yeah.
So, basically, the story goes when they took it out, Lamborghini took it out for a test drive. He went down this farm road in Italy, and he spun it around and took off, and this old man said, "Countach."
That was the name.
And that's what they end up calling it.
Jeez.
And Countach means holy cow in Italian.
Well, and they've been battling. The corporations have been battling ever since.
Oh yeah.
Build a faster and faster car, back and forth. But now they're up against McLaren and all them now.
Bugatti and everything else. Yeah, we were talking about a Bugatti and the oil change. And everybody hears, it's $20,000 for an oil change. Well, it's not just an oil change. It's new tires. It's everything. They service everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's worth it. If you're already spending that much on a car, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, when you spend $250,000 to $300,000 for a car.
Well, hell, the Bugattis are like $1 million.
Yeah. I mean, you spend that kind of money on a car, and most people don't put 10,000 miles on them in a year at the most.
Yeah.
Most of them don't even drive them. And the worst thing you can do is let them sit. So when they do their service on them, they change all the belts, they change every fluid and everything, the diffs, everything. They change everything. They do nut and bolt inspections on everything. They check rims for cracks. They do all kinds of stuff. So your car is perfectly ready to go. It's worth it. I mean,
yeah, I mean, they take care of everything. But if you're at some random bar and some guy's like, it costs $30,000 for an oil change, I'm like, just stop talking. Just walk away. Like,
talking about are the ones who can't afford it.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're just mad because you can't afford an oil change on my car, prick.
Yeah, no shit. And if you're driving a Bugatti, you wouldn't be at some dive bar.
No.
Speaking
parked in the gravel,
Yeah, parked in the gravel.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, because we were talking about, I don't know what, it was before Christmas, we were talking about Tom Cruise is blacklisted from buying a Bugatti because the door wouldn't open. And that red carpet thing.
And there was a few of them that were blacklisted that I was like, oh,
Yeah, John Cena's blacklisted from Ford.
Is he?
Yeah, because of that whole GT 300 deal.
Oh, the one that he bought and sold like 2 weeks later. They wasn't supposed to be able to sell.
Yeah, wasn't supposed to sell it for 5 years. Like fuck that. his thing was, I bought it, I drove it, something else come up, and I wanted it.
Well, okay then.
And he openly admitted that he didn't like it as well as the first one that he had.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because he had an original one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then he got the 2006, and that was the one that was a letdown.
Yeah.
Wasn't it 2006 when they brought that back out?
I think it was 2006. I'd have to look it up.
And he got one of the first ones, and once he finally got it, he was like, this wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
Well,
Yeah. So what are you supposed to do? If you don't like the car, you can't sell it for 5 years. What, you just got to sit on it for 5 years?
I
Sit there and
guess.
stare at it.
I
Be mad
guess.
at yourself for 5 years.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing: these people sign contracts that they can't do it. Cadillac did that with the CTS-Vs on the first gens.
Yeah.
That you had to own
Yeah.
it for 3 years or trade it in.
Mm-hmm.
What was that Cadillac they had? It was that little convertible that was just like flat when the top was down. It was cool as shit looking.
XLR.
Those were sweet looking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the XLR V, the V edition.
Mm-hmm.
It had that twin supercharged North Star engine.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers were mean,
Yeah.
but they had a head gasket issue.
Yeah.
Of course, it was North Star.
Yeah, too much boost.
Yep.
Speaking of too much boost, did you guys? Okay, so we were talking earlier. The video of
Yeah.
the rapper that no one ever heard of, with the whole P Diddy thing, and people were taking his lyrics out of content. And I'm gonna play this, but I'm gonna pause it, and we're gonna examine this viral video
Okay.
because let's see what everybody thinks. Here, I'm gonna set this here so everybody can hear it. And let's play this.
As an artist, formerly on Bad Boy Records in the 90s, I was as horrified as anyone to hear about the P. Diddy allegation. Lately, a lot of you internet weirdos have been going through my back catalog, trying to play with my name, taking lyrics out of context, and trying to find hidden meanings that just aren't there. Diddy hit my G-spot.
Okay, now listen to this song, and everybody and people in the live chat right now, you tell me what you hear.
Diddy hit my G-spot. Satisfied. Gotta crop of new rappers, young. Now it's lunchtime. Diddy getting his, and you know that I'll be getting mine. Free time. Man, you know it's free time. When you're doing crime, real certified.
Okay, he's saying Diddy hit my G-spot.
Who is this guy? Did he cellmate or what?
I don't know. It's some guy that was signed, some white guy that was signed to Bad Boy Records. So Diddy's got to get his Diddy hit my G-spot.
Wow.
Hitting everybody's G-spot in the music.
Okay, well, let's keep.
Then it's like, oh, do I want to really get into this?
Well, let's keep going and see what you guys think.
Gs need a spot to go where they're going to be surrounded by other real certified Gs. Now, if I personally had seen anything sus, I'd be the first one to tell you. 1,000 bottles, drawer full of toys, back rooms for the bad boys, soundproof, no noise. We never have bitch to do a man's job. Got my piece deep inside a man's tonsils. Walking phony because I paid my dues. Last night, I'm walking phony, should have seen the clues. Like the pills in the drink and the phones in the sink and the triple reinforced locked door. Clean, don't think. 1,000 bottles is a
1,000 Bottles is the name of this song.
The man's job, apparently.
And it's in a soundproof room. It's in a soundproof room.
He's been to the island. Sounds
Yeah,
like.
he's been to Diddy Island, and he can't sit down because he has to pay his dues.
Yeah.
It sounds like Jamie Kennedy was one of his ghostwriters almost.
I'm beginning to think this kid was a child actor back in the day.
Yeah, well apparently it's a big deal. Okay, so let's see how he explains this.
classic track about crime in a club. Drawer full of weapons, gun in your op's mouth. Seeing clues someone's trying to set you up, getting shot, having a limp after. Too Smooth has always been an open book. And we keep it on the DL. All the hoes we fill. I'm moaning, but I'm the top spot in the morning. Bent over, tell Diddy explode. The man has a temper, and if
He just said he's bent over until Diddy explodes.
Nice.
His rebuttal is Diddy's got a temper.
What was it that said right at the beginning? On the DL. I mean, his alphabet in the song. The G spot.
Yeah.
On the D.
Now he's gonna explain being bent over in this, okay?
He explodes. Obviously, the job gets canceled.
I can't sit down because it hurts too much. I can't sit down. No pain, no gain. I can't do a number 2 and it's all because of
The
you.
song's about a fucking break.
Look, everybody knows steroids are
Okay, so he's saying he can't sit down or do a number 2, that means shit, until the job is done and Diddy's satisfied. I don't think this fucking album hit vintage vinyl.
No. I don't think it's sold 4 copies, to be honest, but hey.
Yeah. But, you know, here's the thing with the Diddy scandal. There's people coming up out of the woodwork saying, oh, he touched me, he molested me. And 99% of the time, Diddy didn't even know him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So here
Yeah,
is another prime example of fake news.
Glory Hounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was
Yeah,
produced
well,
nice.
Yeah, you know, and it's as creepy as he looks in some of the '90s videos. Yeah, you know, it's I don't know. It's one of those subjects where it's really got to like, if you do you really want to dive into that rabbit hole? You know what I'm saying? It's pretty the allegations. Yeah.
Everybody has a kink.
Mhm.
Most people don't make it public, though.
Yeah. Well, and
He basically let his freak flag fly, and now everybody knows it.
Well, yeah, and the thing is, you know, here on Stylin' Radio, we still play all the bad boy stuff. That's not going to change.
Oh, yeah.
We still
Right.
play R. Kelly.
Yeah.
We had emails like, I can't believe that you play R. Kelly. That man pisses on people. So?
Well, have they seen the Dave Chappelle cover? Because I mean,
Yeah, no shit, right? The Dave Chappelle show. That is funny as shit. Oh my God. That is so funny. Everybody listening, after we get done here, because we got to get to the closing here in a few minutes, go to YouTube and type up Dave Chappelle parody R. Kelly. It's like, I got a pee, I got a doo.
drip, drip, drip. Oh my God, it's like burned in my memory too.
Dave Chappelle is funny anyway.
Man.
And
I love that show, and it was out when I was in high school, so I mean, it was perfect. All the guys walked around the halls constantly quoting Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah, the true life stories behind the scenes of Hollywood with Charlie Murphy, man. Unity.
Oh, it was. Yes, yeah. Darkness, yeah.
Darkness, everybody. Who knew Prince could ball? He was a basketball player.
Right. Well, Izzy, do you have any closing, announcements that you want to make before we let the listeners get on with their drive time home?
Well, I mean, tune in January 5th or 6th. Oh my God, I've just messed that up. Oh my God, look.
get it right.
Yeah, January 6th. And the morning show Zoo Crew will be back. And you'll hear from me and Jimmy and Mikey and 405 Tanya and a whole bunch of other random people that we have talking about.
That's a girl that's got some stories.
That girl's got some stories.
My God.
Yeah, she's got some stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's cool as fuck, and she has no filter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She was at my after party a couple years ago at PRI. Her and Sightsinger and Sightsinger's daughter, they're walking back to the Tesla, and she was fucking hammered. And she had these high heels on, and she got her foot stuck in the metal grade. And it flipped forward. She has a permanent scar on her knee from my after party.
Ooh. It was a party to remember.
Yeah, Bird Brothers were like, "Did you see that bitch hit the ground? Holy shit, that's Tanya."
You're stuck in a grade. I know how that feels. If there's anything else that you want to, you guys don't forget to join us for the New Year's show.
Yeah, we'll be on the New Year's show.
Coming on. Yeah.
Yeah, you got anything you want to say, Jimmy?
Just tune in and hopefully we live up to your expectations.
Yeah, it's hard for us to get canceled over here. We know people.
Well,
And, if you don't like us, too bad. You'll listen anyway.
Yeah, and and if you hate us, well, then you'll love the opening song to the damn morning show.
Yes.
Yes, I really like it.
Have you heard that yet, Jimmy?
Parts of it.
Parts of it. Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, you played
It's
that one part of it for me that one night.
yeah, it's
It sounds
done.
like it's appropriate.
Yeah, it's done and edited. I love the old opening with Biggie. You know, that I
Right.
really love that opening, but now it's a whole new crew, all new style. But yeah, you guys be safe this weekend. And what do we got coming up? We got the drive time, and then Fast Fridays tonight from 7 to 9, and then the Bounce House crew will be in the house till 3 a.m. So.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, you guys make sure you tune in. And catch us here in the afternoon with JD Lane every day, well, Monday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. Every hour on the hour. You guys drive safe.